Alright, and we are back. We're gonna be talking to this kid.
It's a boy. Maybe about 15 or so.
With...
Nah, he's sweet, but a little too young for me.
He's got a yellow face.
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
Oh, there you go.
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
What's your name?
What's yours?
Ava Ryan.
Lucky you.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
Well, that's kind of depressing.
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
She said that 3 times now.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Trouble found you, girl.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question, except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you? I hadn't come... So you're Warren.
What, like you didn't know?
Cortez told me your name and where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
Just a little bit.
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going, but I don't know what it is, and...
You need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
But you gotta do
Great.
something for me first.
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
Well,
I'll do it.
You got guts, girl. That's cool. Besides, there's probably some information on the Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you.
well then.
So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families, too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let him use her in the mines and factories out there.
Fair enough.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
Well, we have our quest. I had no groups of guys waiting for me downstairs. let's get going. To the subway. And we got Grandma, looks like facing the big dude, and the dude with the red cap. That's Hope Street. Metro West. Metro Circle. Oh, wait, Metro West is the cop.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles. Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s. This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt. Hey, is that a ferment? Ah, no. It's dead trash. I'm gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved.
Nah.
How utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little odor crap, too.
Getting out of there. What we need to do, go further down. Running. Oh,
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside
I
the
think
Metro
you might be able to
Precinct
see
Police
this. If
Station.
not, I'll cut it out.
And I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a Brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on the street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers.
Let's just dance in the back,
Cause of
shall
this
we?
human tragedy, as of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate and speculate.
Mom, I'm on
Was
TV.
the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. Whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloody, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive
cash
brain
settlement,
surgery
eh?
or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709.
Well, that's interesting.
What repercussions will this accident have in our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah, don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
Someone's a little bitter.
Mission 5.
It's a police officer. He's guarding them. If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact. We can't pass through the fence without setting off the alarm, or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
But there's something there. Let's talk to the cop.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
I never want to
They say
trouble
it's the
me.
safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you, officer.
Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up. Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving.
So, a bit of dust.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
Blue. Military.
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
Mission 5.
Alright, let's go take a look at the station entrance.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance. Doors are closed. Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
To be or not to be?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Nah.
Are you an actor or a cop?
Both, darling. Both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain je ne sais quoi flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's more like it. How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad
Oh,
to
the
capture
colorful
the
characters
essence of
you
Her
meet.
Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
Well, now we know the only way in and out is through those gates. But we need to get that guy out of the way too. And we need to find, see?
It looks like the truck's route takes it down below the police station. That's probably where the cops dump their trash. And the mangled bodies of uncooperative witnesses. So, garbage gets into the station.
Take a look at this roadblock.
I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're pretty cool. Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
Rawr, T-Rex. Alright.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
And another puzzle. We have to move this roadblock. Save, shall we? We'll return to the game. Let's play around with it.
It's a numeric keypad, but I have absolutely no idea what numbers to type in to move the roadblock.
I think that comes out here. No.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Well then, let's move it, shall we?
Perhaps if I try entering the ID of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Will it? Probably. Oh yeah, save real quick. So once we're in, we're in. How we just wait.
Keep it close to yourself.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting. Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Alright.
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet of paper in here.
Let's take a look.
Some kind of requisition form or work.
Let's take a look at it.
Bocama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order. The doors are closed. You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior. The doors are closed.
Oh, we also have this to do as well.
This phone, 099-12090. It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé. Busy. What a surprise.
Let's get a special little scene going here.
I haven't spoken with Mom since I left, actually. I should give her a ring.
Let's talk to Mother.
Hello? Hi, Mom? It's April. How are you? Where are you, sweetheart? In the city, Mom, you know that. Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick about you, sweetheart. Didn't you get my letter? Yes, and I can't say I understand why. Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? You didn't understand. I don't think it was fair of you to be so hard on your father. You hurt him a lot, you know? And I'm not just talking about you pushing him down the stairs.
Wait, what?
And what about me? You don't think he hurt me? Were you so blind you didn't see that? April, you know I can't take sides in this. No. Of course not. Not you. Not ever. Anyway, how is Dad doing okay? I mean, after the fall. He broke his arm and he had to take some time off work. Money short because of that. We had to pull Danny out of school until next semester. You can't blame me for those things, Mom. If you hadn't left like you did, I'd probably be dead now, Mom. I couldn't take it anymore. Please, let's not argue about this now. I just wanted to hear your voice. Please come home, April. We still love you.
Aww.
No. Thank you, but no. That's not gonna happen. Listen, I have to go. I'm in the middle of something. Take care, okay? Okay, sweetheart. I love you. Yeah, me too, Mom. Bye.
Well, that's a scene that definitely brings forth some interestingness. Alright.
It's a thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman.
Let's talk to him.
Hiya!
Huh? You, an angel from heaven, come to take me away?
No point talking to old Georgie there. Ever since he overdosed on raptures, he ain't been right in the head. I don't ever let him hold the hammer no more either, I'll tell you that.
It's a, portly fellow wearing red coveralls. I think he's a repairman. Hi.
What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Let's see.
Excuse me. How do I smell?
Smell? Are you coming on to me, honey?
What?
I don't know. Women don't usually come on to me, so I'm just checking. I wouldn't want to miss a come on.
I asked you how I smelled.
Yeah, right. Like, moldy pizza and, is that salmon?
Smoked.
Yeah. And a faint touch of rum?
I had an accident with a bottle inside a garbage container.
Happens to me all the time. You're not alone. In fact, there are meetings downtown every Wednesday night.
I don't have a drinking problem.
If you can't admit it to yourself, honey, you do. After all, who's the one reeking of rum? Not me, that's for sure. Not today, anyway.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
Alright. Now we need to talk to this lady.
My extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly overweight and grumpy. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out.
That guy's picking his nose.
And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Thanks anyway. Excuse me, ma'am.
You again.
Thanks anyway. The panel is closed.
Can I do anything?
It's completely secured. I can't open it.
Alright. What's this do? I think I looked at it.
Bocama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order. Mid-film. The screen and camera are both out of order. That's just my incoming call. That's just my incoming call. The doors are closed. It's me again. Why are you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Huh. Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities, end quote.
He'll be digesting for a long time.
We're letting the corned beef settle, honey.
Aren't you supposed to fix the doors?
That's right.
But instead, you're just sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
And you just answer...
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right. It'd be so nice if you could fix the doors.
And it would be so nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
No, short of emergency, we ain't moving our asses in the foreseeable future.
What constitutes an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
What kind of work order?
Well, you know.
About the work order,
Yeah? Which one?
you know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
Sure.
Well, if you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate, thus allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
You what?
Never mind. Where do I go to get the requisition form?
What form?
The requisition form for the short-term tactical suspension of union member benefits.
Any official office for which we perform services.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
Well then. Well, we have this.
That's the requisition from last week. And what a horrible experience that was. I pray each and every night that we'll never have to sacrifice our lunch break again. You keep it, okay? Seeing that form again sickens me.
Well then, that's not the right one to get. We'll need to get him one or other. At least now we know what to do inside the cop place. I'll leave it be for now. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.